Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. Got a story out of Philadelphia, one that is about a chemical spill, and people are racing to go and get bottled water right now because fears are mounting. I want to share the story with you, but once again, this is one of those situations before full-on economic collapse or anything that affects your water supply, the need for food storage or for emergency water, or what I do, I have a water filter. I have a water filter link. I'm going to put it down in the description below. It is literally a company that I have used, not a company, it's a water filter system, both an emergency one that you can just dump water into it and it filters through 3 gallons at a time very efficiently. It tastes amazing. They have independent third party lab results. Go and check it out on their website. I'll put a link below. But also the demand one on demand underneath the sink. But this is why, this is what we're talking about here. Let me share the screen real quick. We're going to pull these up. Two stories, okay? Philadelphia tells residents to consider bottled water after chemical spill. More than 8,000 gallons of an acrylic polymer solution were released late on Friday into a tributary of the Delaware River, a source of the city's drinking water. It says right here, workers are placing booms to contain a chemical spill in Otter Creek, a tributary of the Delaware River. It says officials on Sunday suggested residents consider using bottled water rather than tap water for drinking and cooking after a chemical spill into a tributary of the Delaware River, a source of the drinking water for about 14 million people across 4 states. This is why it is so vital to be ready and prepared yourself and not be relying on the government to go bring you clean water. Um, it says a pipe ruptured at Trezor PLC, a chemical plant, late on Friday, sending about 8,100 gallons of water soluble acrylic polymer solutions into Otter Creek in Bucks County, north of Philadelphia, officials said. Contaminants have not been found in our water system at this time. Michael Carroll, Philadelphia's deputy managing director for transportation infrastructure and sustainability. Very, very simple to understand. It takes time for the chemicals to soak into the ground, get into the wells that are now pumping the water into the water treatment plants. All right. Now, let's switch over here to Zero Hedge right now. And it says panic in Philly as chemical spills sends residents scrambling for bottled water. I don't want to play the video because it'll come screaming right now, and I'm trying to be quiet. But you can see it right here on Zero Hedge. Go take a look at it. It said Philadelphia officials warned area residents on Sunday to drink only bottled water out of caution following the spill of a latex product. So again, you have officials saying drink only bottled water because we know it's coming. These chemicals are going to end up in the water system, but it's how many water bottles do you need? How much does the city have? How long will it take the government to go and backfill, send aircraft with bottled water, semi trucks of bottled water? Because this is a massive, massive area. There are millions of people that are going to be affected, right? So that's a lot of drinking water now that everyone's going to be racing to bottled water. Wouldn't it be nice if you had your own filter? Um, that's another thing. The reason why I use the filter that I'm talking about is because it also takes out fluoride. Fluoride has been known, a lot of doctors, and this is, you have to go do your own due diligence, but a lot of doctors say that it is literally a poison. And I wanted that out of my water. It also takes out things like what we saw in the train wreck in Ohio. So go and take a look at those stats, look at the independent lab results. But how many more of these disasters are we going to have? Or like in what Flint, Michigan's case, where they realize, oh, government, numbers weren't really telling the truth of how much lead was in the water. And it was literally years or decades until people start figuring out, oh my gosh, that's why all these, you know, issues are happening with our people getting sick. I think people need to be a lot more on the offensive rather than the defensive. And one thing is that you literally start filtering your own water. It says right here, and this is from Philadelphia Water, a tweet. We are responding to a spill of latex product that occurred along a Delaware River tributary. More information will be provided as it comes. And this was on March 26th, but the spill happened before that. That's what you need to understand. How long does it take the government to come out and warn you, oh, something bad just happened? Oh, yeah, you're going to want to drink. bottled water? What if you're already taking care of it and you're already filtering the water in your refrigerator? You've got the proper filters, not the filter that comes with the refrigerator. Those do not take out certain hazmats, biologicals, things like that, heavy metals, things like that. So you want to be on top of this. And especially like what we saw in 2020, where all of a sudden you can't even get any of these filters because there's simply such a mad rush to them. Buy a filter, have an extra filter set aside. If you guys have listened and you guys have bought this company, put it down in the comments below. Let me know what you think about it. I've heard nothing but positives about this. I can't say enough about this family that runs this business, and it's an American company. I love it. But look at here. It says this spill will potentially affect water treated at the Baxter drinking water treatment plant. Residents can find out if they live in an impacted area here. And you look at this, and now think about this. I want you to realize this. They're saying it may be affected. Well, anytime you dump 8,000 gallons of a toxic substance in water, it's going to be affected. I swear, people are not very logical. At least the ones who work in the government putting out that kind of crap information. So this is your potentially impacted map, and I would almost bet that they're going to expand that later this week. So, guys, I hope you got something out of this. I'm going to again put the link below in the pinned comments, and I'll put it at the top of the description. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great day. The Economic Ninja is out.